it's Jessica, and today I'm here with another back to school video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing a back to school DIY life hacks. So this is just a bunch of random tips to help you guys out with this school year. Some of them are DIY, some of them are study tips, some of them are organization tips, and just a bunch of random tips to help you guys have the best school year yet. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get on into the life hacks. First life hack is if you are having trouble focusing while you're reading a textbook or an article or a book or whatever, is to read it out loud in an accent. So there's been a ton of studies done that have proven if you read something out loud, you are much more likely to remember it than if you just read it with your eyes. And I found if you are still having trouble focusing, reading it in an accent really helps you to make sure that you pay attention to what you're reading, because you have to think about how you're saying the words, and it just puts more work into your brain, which helps you remember it better and keeps you focused. The next tip is to keep a bag of emergency items in your locker, and to make sure it is a pencil case. And you can just fill this with a bunch of random stuff like Band-Aids, mints, Tylenol, like pads or tampons, and just anything that you would need throughout the day. And then it's kind of a way to hide it too, because people will just think it's your pencil case, and if you need to go take medicine in the bathroom or something like that, then you can just put it on top of your books and people will just think it's your pencil case. This is an organization tip that I use all the time and I've used for the past 3 years of high school. So to keep myself organized, I like to have the same color folder and notebook for each class. So for my science class, I will have a green notebook and a green folder, for example. And this just makes it so much easier for me when I'm trying to grab books in my locker. I just have to look for a color and not have to swipe around in my notebooks and look for the names of the classes that I have written on it. It just keeps it a lot easier and saves you a lot of time when you're going to your locker, especially if you have short passing periods. Another organization tip is to use your agenda. So what I have found works for me is to write down all of my classes and then write down what homework assignments I have for those classes, and then at the bottom of my agenda I will write home what books I need to bring home for each class. So as I'm in the class and I get the homework, I'll write down okay, I need my science folder and my science book to do my homework, and then at the end of the day when I go to get my books out of my locker, it's a lot faster, and then it also helps ensure that you don't forget something at school, because we've all done that before. I have left things at school and had to go back, which really sucks, so this helps you to avoid that. Color coding works so well for me. After I'm done writing my notes, I will take a highlighter and go in and highlight all the important things, and I also color code it. So to help you remember what you're color coding, take a little label and stick it on your Sharpie and then write down what that color means. For example, for orange highlighter, you can highlight dates, and for green highlighter, you can highlight terms, and for blue, you can highlight people. This really helps staying organized, and it also helps when you're studying for a test, or if you're doing homework and you need to look up a specific thing. It's a lot easier to just scan for a color than to just read a bunch of notes written in pen or pencil. Have you guys ever had people just take your pencils? Because that happens to me all the time. I just lose pencils and I don't know how it happens. So one way to ensure that you know which pencils are yours is to take a piece of washi tape and just stick it on the top. It can just be sparkly glitter or a plain color or just whatever you guys want. And you can totally make it cute with this. No one else will be doing this, so you'll know which pencils are yours and you won't have to worry about people taking them. Okay, so this next tip, I don't know if it really works, but I read online that if you eat chocolate, it helps your brain retain information. So I don't know if it works or not, but hey, worst comes to worst, you ate some chocolate. And chocolate is good, so basically it's a win-win situation. So my next tip is to help you guys stay hydrated, because it's very important to drink water. If you're thirsty, you can't focus as well, and water just really helps you to stay healthy. So a tip for making sure you drink enough water is to take a water bottle and draw on with an Expo marker or a Sharpie or something different times of the day. If you want to drink 1 bottle of water in the morning and 1 bottle of water in the afternoon, just draw little lines and then write 8 a.m. on the top one, and then draw another line at 9 a.m. So your goal is to drink that much water by that time and get the water up to the line. And this is a great idea for making yourself stay hydrated, because I know I sometimes have problems drinking enough water, and this is a great way to make sure that you do that. So my last tip is kind of a motivation tip. So if you're having a hard time staying focused on doing homework, set a timer for yourself and say, okay, I want to get X amount of problems done in X amount of time. So let's say I want to get these 15 problems done in the next 30 minutes. So set a timer and like brace yourself and say, okay, I gotta get this done. That'll help you stay motivated to get it done faster, and it really helps you to stay focused and be like, okay, I really need to do this. And then if you meet the time limit, like reward yourself with some chocolate or a 5-minute break or something like that to keep yourself staying motivated. So that is all of the life hacks in this video. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up for me. And if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, you should definitely subscribe because I'm uploading videos twice a week for back to school, and there's a ton of really awesome fun videos coming for you guys. If any of these life hacks work out for you guys, let me know. I want to know if they help you. If you guys have any other helpful tips, be sure to leave those in the comments as well, and then we can all just share all of our helpful tips together and help each other have a great year. I made a back to school playlist with all of my back to school videos from the last 2 years, and then I'm also adding all of my back to school videos from this year into the playlist. So if you guys want to watch all of my back to school videos, be sure to check out that playlist. The link is in the description, and it will also be at the end of the video. So I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in a new video very soon. Bye guys.